My 3-year engagement with Lisa felt stable and secure until she decided she wanted me to compete for her. I was 29, ready for marriage, and comfortable. Then she got a promotion and met Sebastian, a new coworker. Suddenly, our life felt painfully boring to her. Sebastian's name quickly became the superior standard. She'd constantly drop hints. Sebastian says this, or Sebastian did that. He was the invisible third person constantly grading our entire relationship, and I was failing. I tried to ignore the jealousy, but the red flags became impossible to miss. The breaking point arrived when she casually admitted, "Sebastian asked me out again today." I was furious, but she just shrugged, saying his persistence made her feel wanted. She then told me I needed to step up my game to match his effort and excitement. I decided to try. I went all out. I made her gourmet breakfasts, spent $1,000 on a surprise romantic getaway, and even bought impossible-to-find tickets to her favorite concert. Every effort I made became an opportunity for comparison. The final straw? When I gave her the concert tickets, she suggested we invite Sebastian to our date. Then she repeated his analysis. "Sebastian says you'll get jealous. Maybe you should be grateful he finds me interesting because you're actually out of your league." Hearing that, I stopped fighting the ghost of Sebastian and started fighting for my own self-respect. "You're right," I told her. "I deserve someone who values commitment, not competition." I applied for an apartment that same night while she cried desperate, crocodile tears. The next day, I moved out while she was at work. I left the engagement ring on the kitchen counter with a final note. "Since Sebastian is the upgrade, maybe he can get you the next one." Her phone immediately exploded with frantic calls and dozens of texts. The most telling message? "Sebastian doesn't even know I'm single now." I was just a safety net she'd kept attached while testing the market. I blocked her number and let her figure out reality on her own. The karma was swift and sweet. Lisa immediately went all in on Sebastian, but he rejected her immediately. It turned out he only enjoyed the thrill of pursuing an engaged woman. Once she was available, he lost interest and quickly moved on to another woman in the office who was also committed. But it got better. Lisa's performance at work had completely collapsed due to her obsession. HR investigated her emotional meltdowns and discovered she had been misusing company time for personal drama. She was fired. Jobless and desperate, she called me at 2 a.m., begging me to take her back. I told her, "You threw away stability because it didn't feel like a trophy that had to be constantly won." I ended the call and never looked back. I'm much better now and dating Kelly, who gave me the perfect insight. A person who needs to be constantly pursued will never be satisfied with being caught. I finally stepped up my game by walking away from the competition entirely. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Share your thoughts about the story in the comments.